In today's forecast, we're going to break down all the weather that you need to know that's going to hit the United States in the next few days. We're going to talk about the severe weather, possible severe weather in the Ohio Valley, some snow in the western United States, and a possible major winter storm in the northern United States.
Off with precipitation type. I'm going to go to it now. This is Tuesday, the 17th. We still have some snow over there in the western United States. We can see up to 4 to 8 inches of snow in some places in the mountains of California. So definitely be ready for that. Travel will be dangerous across all of the western United States. We do have a low pressure system sitting on the south side of Idaho, so definitely be ready for that. And just slide the animation slider. So we did have a atmospheric river impact the much of the California area. We saw some life-threatening flooding and feet of snow. So definitely, so we have some dangerous weather going on over here. But that's not all. I'm going to slide the animation slider, and we could have some severe weather in the Ohio Valley. So let's talk more about the severe weather threat. So we have a slight risk of severe weather for much of the Ohio Valley. This includes places like Springfield, Illinois, Indianapolis, Indiana, Louisville, Kentucky, Lexington, Kentucky, Evansville, Indiana, parts of St. Louis, and all those areas. So, this is a big deal because we don't really know the tornado threat, wind threat, or hail threat yet, but we definitely have enough shear and cape for this, to really spawn some tornadoes and maybe some large hail. Tomorrow we'll be able to see the tornado threat and the hail threat and all that. So make sure I'm gonna post a video tomorrow talking about all that. So make sure you like and subscribe. Stay tuned for more updates. Um, let's see what Jack has to say.
And let's look at Cape Index. So it's well over enough. Cape 760 Cape. If we look in here in Indianapolis, we have enough. And let's look at here in Springfield. There is some Cape there too. It's Springfield, Illinois. And so if we go over here in Chicago, we don't have a lot over here. We still have to worry about severe weather.
So let's take a look at some of the wind shear. We definitely have enough wind shear over here in Kentucky. So like Jack said, we're gonna have enough cape and wind shear to really get these thunderstorms going. The cape is needed to you got a lot of moisture. You need lift and all that kind of stuff. And then this wind shear will cause the threat for some tornadoes. So definitely be ready for that. I will keep you updated. This is still about 3 days away. A live stream is likely on that day, but again, tomorrow we're gonna have a lot more details. So let's take a look at the jet stream. We do have that atmospheric river that impacted California. We have a low pressure system over there, still bringing snow and some very heavy rain over there in the western United States. That's kind of the least of our worries right now because it's almost over. But we definitely need to watch out if you're traveling, if you live anywhere in Idaho. So we got a low pressure system over here. This is gonna move out of the area, and then we're gonna see. I'm gonna slide the animation slider. All I really wanted to show you on this was where the severe weather was gonna impact the United States. We can see some supercell thunderstorms and all that. Here it is. So this is the 20th. We got some very stronger upper winds. And you can notice how there's a bit of a dip in the jet stream right there, right in here. You see that? We're definitely going to see some severe weather in there. We can see, upper winds of, 74 knots over there where the severe weather is likely. So definitely, be ready. And that's all I really wanted to show you with the jet stream. All right, let's finish off what we're looking at. I know we were looking at this, and then we went off to the severe weather. So let's finish this. So we have that, atmospheric river that just impacted the, western United States. That's gonna move on through into the northern United States, and we can see some kind of major winter storm up there in the northern United States. I'm gonna slide the animation slider. Here it is. So we can see, low pressure system out there. By the way, this is the 18th, Wednesday. All day on Wednesday, we're gonna see some very heavy snow, especially out there in northern Minnesota and Wisconsin. Definitely be ready for this. We can also see some mixed precipitation and maybe some ice somewhere in the Great Lakes region, so definitely be ready for that. Yeah, we can see, I think, maybe 4 to 8 inches of snow, up to 10 at the most. I haven't really looked at the winter weather models and snowfall totals and all that, but we will soon as this, moves closer. And then that will move out of the area. We can see a low pressure system. You see, so this low pressure system in Nevada. This is going to travel all the way through the Central Plains into the Great Lakes region and all the way, across all the United States of America. So we're definitely going to see some snowfall move through all of the United States. We can see a major winter storm uh, impact the coast, the East Coast. Definitely be ready for that. And just slide the animation slider right here. This is the 23rd, Monday. We can see a major winter storm impact places like Pennsylvania, the New York, New Jersey area, Manchester, all those areas can be, impacted by this major winter storm. So definitely be ready for that. And it becomes more and more uncertain on what exactly is going to happen. We could see, another atmospheric river impact the California area. And then this is the 23rd, so this is a long ways out, so things can change. But it does look like we're going to see maybe some snow up there in the northeastern United States. I'm going to slide the animation slider, and then it becomes, more and more uncertain on what exactly is going to happen. It looks like we can see a low pressure system reading another winter storm to the northern United States with this looks like, one of those bomb cyclones. We can see, we can definitely see some severe weather, but this is still really far out in the future. Yeah, this is Saturday, the 28th of February. So, but it does look like we can see, somewhat of a major winter storm up there in the northern United States.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe for more updates.